Who is the most popular man in the world right now?
He's all-around great-looking guy. He's the whole package. All the ladies are after him.
You guys wanna go out with him?
어머, 엄청 크다. 이렇게 멀리서 봐도 커.
That person is...
The new legendary baseball player is here. As a pitcher and batter, he has dominated Japan and also America. Skills, looks, physical, and personality, the perfect man, Shohei Ohtani. How is there someone so perfect like him? Let's take a look at Ohtani's DNA. Ohtani got his 193 centimeters height from his dad, who is 182 centimeters tall, and he got his good looks from his mother. Ohtani is athletic thanks to both his parents. Ohtani's father used to play in the Baseball League of Citizens, and his mother was a badminton player. Her skills were good enough to be in the national team.
お父さんが社会人の野球をされてたんですよね、ずっと社会人野球。そしてお母さんもバドミントンの選手。そしてもうお兄さんは独立リーグで野球。お姉さんはバレーボール。バリバリのスポーツ一家。
When Ohtani started playing baseball, his goal was to win the Summer Koshien. Winning the Summer Koshien is a really big achievement in Japan. The number of teams that participated in the 2023 championship was 3,846. The Summer Koshien tournament, where local preliminary winners participate, is a national festival in Japan with 47,000 seats of Koshien Stadium, always full every game, and has almost as high as 20% viewership. In 2011, Ohtani participates in Summer Koshien, but unfortunately his team loses. Ohtani writes his resolution in his dorm and waits for another 2 years.
必ず来年日本一になってお返ししたいと思う。
But Ohtani wasn't able to win the Summer Koshien. Rather, he experienced a big defeat due to his mistake.
自分の手でしようと勝てなかったのが一番悔しい。
Summer Koshien gave Ohtani many tears and ordeals, but through this tournament, he was able to show his presence. He was only in high school, but he threw at 160 kph, and throughout his high school years, he made 56 home runs, and his batting average was over 400. He became a target by scouters from America and Japan. Baseball teams in America and Japan were all planning to train Ohtani as a pitcher.
ほとんどそのバッターとしてね、プロ野球選手として評価してもらってるっていうところはなかったので、まさか自分でも2つやるという選択肢があるとも思ってなかったですし。
But Kuriyama Nippon Ham Fighters coach interviewed Ohtani and suddenly asked him if he could be a two-way player.
彼が高校2年生の時に甲子園大会で、レフトライナーを逆方向にすごい打球を打つんですけど、ライナーでフェンスに直撃する。でフェンスに当たってもさらにボールが伸びていきそうな、そんな打球逆方向に打つバッター見たことないので、僕は間違いなく打つ方は大丈夫だとその時確信しました。
Ohtani accepted this attractive offer and started his career not in America but at Nippon Ham Fighters.
僕は打つのも好きでしたし、投げるのももちろん守ったり走るのもすごく好きだったので、プロに入る時にそれをどっちかに絞るっていうのもすごく嫌でしたし。
Into his first year as a professional player, Ohtani's score wasn't good as a pitcher and as a batter. He was poor in his performance to be called as the greatest rising star. Baseball experts and fans all said he's not cut out for a two-way player. They said he should just focus on one.
日本の球界とかを、球界の人気とかを考えれば、これやれば二刀流では絶対メジャーいけない。だから本人のことを考えるのであれば、日本ハムは絞らなきゃいけないっていうふうにはずっと思う。
大谷という選手としてはやっぱりその記録に残らなかったと僕は思ってるんですね。だから、来年はその大谷という選手が記録に残っていかなければ、プロ野球の選手としていけないんじゃないかと思うんですよ。
But Ohtani was resolute about his goal.
やるっていうふうに進んでます今は。
やるつもり。やるつもりですね。やるつもりで言ってしまいましたね。
Ohtani was different in his second year. In 2014, he became the first player in Japan to win double-digit home runs and double-digit victory. In 2015 and 2016, he improved even more and eventually became the best player in Japan as a batter and a pitcher. That's when Ohtani also became known in Korea. That's because in WBSC Premier 12, he played an incredible performance that crushed the Korean batters. Korean players who saw Ohtani
너가 본
최고의 투수는 누구? 못하는 거지. 이 투수는 얘기할 이
레벨이 아니야.
레벨이 아니야. 정말로 그 정도로.
상위는 근데 동양 선수의 몸이 아니야. 잘못됐어요, 걔는. 거기다가 노력도 하죠. 얼마나 그러니까 못 이기는 거예요, 이제는.
다시는 안 만나고 싶은 투수였어.
At the age of 23, Ohtani announces that he'll join the major leagues. This was shocking because when an overseas player under the age of 25 enters the major league, that player only gets the minimum salary. If Ohtani only waits for 2 more years, he'll be getting over $200 million. But he gave up on that, which was very shocking.
まあそれを親のこととか考えたらね、やっぱ2年待って一生安泰ぐらいの金額もらえちゃうので、それよりもやっぱり今やりたいことを優先したいなっていうことですし、頑張ればやっぱり数年後は上がりますし、そこはもう自分次第なので。
When everyone was against this decision, coach Kiruyama asked Ohtani to convince him with a good reason.
最後に翔平に俺に説明してくれと、なんでアメリカに行かなきゃいけないんだっていうのを俺を説得してくれっていう言い方をしたんですよね。初めてその二刀流を提案した時もすごく面白い。こうやってまだまだ伸びしろがあってうまくいってないこともいっぱいあるんだけども、それでいくっていうことが大事なんですって。で成功するとか失敗するとか僕には関係ないんだと。それをやってみることの方が大事なんですって言い切ったので、多分あいつ誰もやったことのないことをやりたいんだと思うんです。
No one could block Ohtani's decision. Ohtani joined the Los Angeles Angels that doesn't impose restrictions on two-way players through the posting system, and he received the minimum salary for 3 years, $540,000, $650,000, and $700,000. Ohtani continues to make good performance in America as well. In 2018, in his first year, he wins the Rookie of the Year award, and in 2021, wins the MVP award with a unanimous vote. In 2023, his ERA is 3.14 and hits 44 home runs, and again wins the MVP award with a unanimous vote. This is truly amazing because in the 115 years of Major League history, there were about 20,000 baseball players, and those who won an MVP award with a unanimous vote were only 19 players. But the only player that won the MVP award twice with a unanimous vote was Shohei Ohtani.
19 players have won the award in unanimous fashion. Ohtani now the first to do it multiple times.
What happens when a player with the best talent make the maximum effort? The one who goes well with that phrase is Shohei Ohtani. In baseball, batters practice batting 6 hours before the game, and pitchers practice pitching 6 hours before the game. But since Ohtani had to do both, he had to practice for 12 hours. He would train for at least 10 hours and work very hard on his physical training as well. For his best physical condition, Ohtani keeps his body flexible at all times, working out in a ridiculously difficult stretching position. And he also gained power regularly working on his lower body exercise. Yu Darvish saw Ohtani's thighs and said,
없어요.
Ohtani also pays attention to what he eats. Even when he doesn't want to eat to develop and physical strength build muscles, he forces himself to eat a certain amount, and he tries to eat a balanced diet.
食事もトレーニングみたいな感じなので、今とかもお米とかじゃなくてそれこそね、玄米とかオートミールとか、まあ普通なら美味しくないような感じのものなので、そうですよね。はい、無理やり食べてますけどね。
Ohtani not only has great skills, he also has a great personality. In Ohtani's mandala chart, what catches the eye is luck. He believes that increasing his luck comes from how he usually behaves. To become a lucky person, he considers many things important: greeting, picking up trash, cleaning up, handling things with care, respecting the umpire's positive attitude, becoming a person who cheers for you, and reading. Ohtani is still practicing all this. We can see Ohtani's good personality from his parents as well. Even with Ohtani's big success and his earnings, Ohtani's mother is still working part-time, and his father also continues to work. Ohtani asked his parents, "How long are you going to work?" Ohtani's mother laughed it off, saying, "I can't ask you to carry me on your back." And his father said, "I can't ask my son for food just because you made a big success." Even Ohtani's brother and sister refused Ohtani's offer that he'll buy them a house for their wedding present. His brother got a loan for his house when he got married, and his sister lives at a rental house. Ohtani's siblings are living their lives without relying on him. Ohtani wasn't different. After joining the professional team, Ohtani gave his bank book to his mother and only used $1 million per month. He even saved this, and for 3 years he saved $22 million. He has never even withdrawn money from his bank book. But recently, Ohtani withdrew a lot of money and flexed it. It turned out that he donated 3 baseball gloves in every elementary school in Japan. There are about 20,000 elementary schools in Japan, so he donated about 60,000 gloves, and each glove costs 100,000 won, so he flexed 6 billion won in total. There is a reason why he donated 3 gloves to each school. He was going to donate 2 gloves each for kids to play catch, but he also considered left-handers, which is why he donated 3. 2 for right-handers and 1 for left-handers. Who is the most popular man in the world right now?
He's all-around great-looking guy. He's the whole package. All the ladies are after him.
You guys want to go out with him?
어머, 엄청 크다. 이렇게 멀리서 봐도 커.
Shohei Ohtani is 193 centimeters tall and weighs 102 kilograms. He has good looks, and he's one of the best baseball players. He's even modest and diligent, physical looks, skills, personality, and working hard. He's a perfect player. Who would not like him? There is a plan that sticks out among Ohtani's life plans: getting married at the age of 26. But this plan has been put off. Ohtani made this plan because when he was young, he thought 26 years is old enough to get married.
ここの時に思い描いていた26歳っていうのはね、もうだいぶ大人だなっていうか、もうおじさんだなっていう感じだったので、結婚ね、考えることなのかなと思いましたけど、実際に自分がね、やっぱなってみると全然子供だなって。
Let's see what type of woman Ohtani likes.
好きな女の子のタイプってあります？
スポーティーな方というか、爽やかな方が。
なるほど。
Ohtani, who dreams of winning the World Series, chooses Los Angeles Dodgers. Ohtani will receive $700 million for 10 years, which is 920 billion won. This is the highest amount in the history of sports.
Right? I mean, it's the biggest in any sports across the globe.
More than Messi.
Exactly. That's the point. Right?
But Ohtani makes a decision that he'll receive this salary a decade later. Ohtani said to the team that among $700 million, he'll receive $680 million in 10 years. Everyone wondered why, but according to Ohtani's agent Nesbalelo Ohtani wanted to get his salary later to increase the likelihood that the team he'll join would make better performance. This way, Los Angeles Dodgers could save the luxury tax and added a specific provision to use the money on strengthening the team.
The Los Angeles Dodgers are making a big splash for the second time this month to a 12-year, $325 million contract with prize Japanese pitcher Yoshinobu Yamamoto. The agreement comes just weeks after the Dodgers signed superstar Shohei Ohtani.
Kos Law comes to mind when seeing Ohtani. Kois grow up to 8 centimeters when raised in a fish tank, 25 centimeters when raised in a pond, and a meter in a large river. Kos Law is often mentioned when talking about how much talent can grow, depending on the environment or one's will. If the size of the fish tank is the size of our dream, if you can choose the size of the fish tank, why don't we dream big? Because big dreams will leave a big piece when it's broken.
野球が上手くなるためのトレーニングをしてますし、野球が上手くなるための食事をしてますし、そういう生活をしたいなと思ってます。世界一にワールドシリーズでもちろんチャンピオンになってみたいなっていうのと、やっぱり殿堂入り戦するような、そういうシーズンを長いと続けられる、それだけのパフォーマンスを長く続けられるっていうところが一番、2つですけどね、目標かなと思います。
So far, we learned about Shohei Ohtani, the best baseball player.